WrestleMania is the biggest event in wrestling history. But what if I told you there was a lost WrestleMania? One you've never seen. And it happened in a tiny high school gym in rural Boston. And what if I told you it might just be the wildest, most reckless wrestling show I've ever seen? You'd call me a liar, right? Well, you'd also be a dumb idiot.
We're arriving at the destination. I've been dragged to the sidewalk and being pissed blood! Put that cigarette out.
Well, it's March 16th, 1989.
Hey there, sports fan. This video begins as mysteriously as its origins.
March 16th, 1989.
We only know one announcer is named Joe, and if you think I was making it up that they're calling it WrestleMania.
And WrestleMania 2, WrestleMania 1989, WrestleMania 2.
Are we gonna be lost if we haven't seen the first one?
Last year there were mistakes here. There were really bad mistakes. Things were wrong.
I guess we're all caught up. But before we have time to even think about it, the announcers reveal their true identities.
They wonder why I'm in disguise. I'll tell you. I'm a little bit upset. I want to thank you for being with us. Enjoy the show.
Okay, we need to set the scene here. We're at Winthrop High School in rural Boston. This is a fundraiser for what appears to be a canoe trip, and it's pro wrestling. We have what appears to be a student here dressed in drag as Kate Smith,
Like this fat lady in the ring.
ready to lip sync America the Beautiful.
The time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Sashay away.
Okay, weird. Now we can let the professionals professionally wrestle.
We're here with the Jungle Warriors,
They're students.
and this guy looks like he's going for a bee hunt.
They're students.
I'm just the advisor there, guy. I'm not gonna really say it's up to these guys over here.
There aren't pro wrestlers here.
There's no Hulkamaniacs here.
We're gonna destroy them.
The pro wrestlers aren't pro wrestlers, they're students.
We crawled through the jungle for 9 years.
9 years ago, you were in first grade, big boy.
Where were you?
Being 30, professionally wrestling,
No one.
fair.
Executioners, welcome to the jungle.
Here we are with the big executions, and who's this guy over here?
Wizard man over here.
He's in like junior high at the most.
Well, we've been pumping up for this match.
The Lost WrestleMania isn't performed by pro wrestler. It's untrained high school students.
They think the jungles in 9 years is bad. Wait till they get done tonight.
Sanctioned by the high school. With teachers as the announcers and referees. The 80s were better. The Jungle Warriors are led to the ring by students dressed as security. I just have to say, this show is already better organized and has a more big fight feel than every indie wrestling show I've ever seen or been on. And be honest with yourself, a lot of the TV ones too.
I won't name names. You know who you are.
The executioners come out with their prisoner, and we get our first maneuver and our first look as to what to expect this evening. I just want to thank all the choices I made in my life that led me to this video. And nobody tell the state because this show is underway. An executioner grabs a warrior. The other warrior hits him, so the executioner tries the old put your head between your knees and hop a little. Warrior rams dude's head into the buckle for real. Then we do tumbling class.
Was that a double camel?
No. We get our first look at the rope running abilities of these guys.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous. Probably a good time to remind YouTube that none of these students are in danger because they are under the tutelage and guidance of underpaid high school staff. But we all need to just relax because this show is sanctioned by the school and adults, and I'm sure everything will be, oh my God! Okay.
That's all right. He had it planned. He's in total control.
Just kidding, YouTube. There's a giant mat out there. Come on, sports fan. You know I wouldn't show someone leaping over the top rope to their own self-inflicted demise. Not again. The boys follow it up with another high spot.
Vinny, cut it out.
And like any untrained indie wrestler, a slow, bad DDT for no reason.
Vinny Vitiello just asserting his authority right off the bat.
The Executioners attempt one of their signature moves that was patented by my cousin at my aunt's pool, which is trying to talk you into doing a front flip into the water, but then pulling you last minute so you get hurt, kinda. Works about half the time.
Turnbuckle. Now we get him in right in the corner we want him in. Okay, double knee joints.
They were about to finally run the ropes correctly, but the idiot ref got in the way. But to be completely fair, we do get one very cool thing.
Jaw. Tag made. Oh!
But the force balances out with a sock first suplex right into the ropes and a Hamel camel for the W. Backstage with the Dream Team and our unnamed interviewer, who is definitely not an English teacher.
Because these two guys are huge for their size.
The Dream Team says they're ready for the LA Gun, but it seems like fiction.
That's a fact.
I stand corrected. The LA boys are so excited that one of them cannot stop vibrating.
The dead meat.
They're dead
Just like
meat.
you're gonna be.
Hey. Watch out for the material, brother.
Looks like they spray painted a Super Soaker black.
Oh, that's ill-advised.
And then things get inexplicably and needlessly racist.
Say something, brother.
Something, man.
You're a cockroach. Where's those poor shoes? They're from LA, and they've been walking around with all those out there, and they said they're gonna bring some after the match for the They're the brothers.
The ring card ladies make use of the backside of the Science Fair poster boards. And here's why this is an official WrestleMania, dumb jock. In case you didn't believe me, the World Wrestling Federation sent their very own referee.
Will be appearing Saturday night at the Boston Garden with the World Wrestling Federation for the #1 referee in the country, Paul Richard.
You can stuff your stories in a sack, mister.
The LA guys enter the ring with their entourage, and we can tell they're from LA on account of the leather jackets. Dream Team gets a raucous response from the fifth graders in attendance, accompanied by the Pink Ladies.
This is sick.
I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's sick. Turns out the ladies are actually named the Kielbasa twins.
I'll tell you, you look at the Kavasa twins and they'll give it to you.
I'm gonna tell you something. They made the love puppies from last year look pretty nice.
And I want to go home. Unfortunately, the Dream Team starts out with the local indie international spot, Ring the Bell, Test of Strength, DDT. Dude does a real backbreaker and a clothesline right to LA Boy's face just for funsies. Turning point comes when one of the Dream Team walks in and waits to get punched in the face.
It's sort of like the B-sharp region.
And it's a good thing we're still at the high school because one of the LA boys just forgot 9th grade.
A big pile driver.
Which he, of course, immediately gets back up from. One of the Dream Teamers then jumps off the top rope to the outside. LA brother hits a dude with a steel chair, and an actually decent power slam occurs.
Stop at all times.
Big power slam here.
And at my school, we were barely allowed to play kickball.
You'll be in good shape. People wonder why kids come to Winthrop High School. Do they come for an education? No! They come to wrestle. That's what they come here for.
It's a fine year on that good bad wrestling. And like it's Christmas, we get a drop down leapfrog double clothesline to the moon.
It's one small step for man.
Followed by a double unhooked dangerplex.
Oh, this is it. This is it. No, it isn't. Oh!
Just in case the LA boys thought maybe they'd have a bright future using their spine to walk. Quick Heart Foundation finisher, and it's time for third period.
We're here with the Lost Boys.
Is Mr. Why So Serious aware he's wearing a comically small cowboy hat? Because his attitude does not match what is clearly an Adam Sandler character from SNL.
What are you gonna say about this?
Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine.
The Secret Service escort the Lost Boys to the ring.
Maggots, Michael.
You're eating maggots. How do they taste?
And their opponents are the Equatorial Warriors. And this 21st Century Warrior is getting sweaty.
Wait a minute, what's up there in the ceiling? It's some kind of an ape. Oh my God!
That's what I wanted.
I thought you had to be human to play in this event.
No.
The Equatorians are unceremoniously tossed out onto the pole vault mat, but Pepe the Gorilla can handle the Lost Boys all by himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Equatorial Warriors.
And there's nothing in the rule book that says an ape can't play. Was that a word? Hey, Pepe.
Get! I don't want you anymore! Get!
The ref can't figure out whether or not they should start the match, so Pepe keeps the crowd happy with some free feet picks. Quick backdrop to the outside.
Pepe is not, I repeat, not trained.
None of them are.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
The Lost Boys lure Pepe away from the ring with an inflatable banana, securing the victory, and this show is booked better than any wrestling show in your stupid town. Two amped up dudes from the football team are on their way to Lucha Prom.
Downtown Charlie Brown, as they say.
If you say so. And the Boston Bad Boys are here.
And from the bad boy of Boston myself.
If you say so. Lucky for us, their little brother's Boy Scout meeting let out just in time.
From what they've been teaching me a lot. From what I've seen, they're ready.
Protect that adorable young man. But the question still remains, is tonight the night?
Tonight's tonight.
If you say so. Power Twins saunter out with their tag team championships, and the ref is the principal from another school, apparently, who just stands by and watches this. The state-mandated drop-down leapfrog clothesline. They're just teaching to the test these days. The Power Twins are seniors and technically don't have to sell for the Bad Boys, who are underclassmen. The principal lets one of the Bad Boys climb up to the top rope and crash down on his padless knees. While that's concerning enough,
Twins, and I think you know them pretty well, Ed.
the state of these young men's socks.
Well, Rocky, you have a way with words, but let me tell you, the Bad Boys are bad actors, bad wrestlers.
But size is no match for a quick, nearly impossible to perceive hit with the belt.
You have to admit, there's, oh no, tomorrow, no.
That's the Boston way. So, the Twins throw the principal. Two little buff boys in goose suits, one in a Buckingham Palace guard hat, one in a skin helmet and in a wheelchair, accompanied by one of the drag characters from The Kids in the Hall. Bobo, Bam Bam, and Mama.
My son, baby, he's not here right now because he's on the potty.
The Belinsky brothers.
We're here with the Bronx Street Brawlers.
The Bronx Street Brawlers. Not from the Bronx, the New York one, but from Bronx Street, down in Lower Winthrop, Massachusetts, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. There was some little girl walking with a bag from a jewelry store. Now they jumped and I took it and I ran.
Oh, that accent does make sense because, of course, he is the Gabagool.
Let me tell you, I've been practicing real hard. I've been training. I've been working out to slam baby Belinsky. Let me tell you one thing. He's going down, man. I'm going to get him up like this and I'm going to slam him. That's what I'm going to do.
You got it right here from the Brooklyn Brawlers.
John Dacre's here, Bob Spencer, Michelle Casey, and I all go to First United Methodist Church. So John is going to sing a song that's very popular nowadays, and he's going to do Amora too, okay?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, and the bell ring, more.
Light as a feather, stiff as a
You're in love when you know that you feel It's amore to me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
During intermission, the commentators play with toys.
They kissed a little bit.
Also, a leprechaun swings out of a window on account of it's Boston. Backstage, we go to the Big Destroyers and their manager,
Judge Injury,
who would absolutely order for a woman at a restaurant.
Tonight, we battle in a handicap match. You know what handicap means, don't you? Inferior. Totally.
Their opponents are the Iron Man, Juicer, and Steroid.
Artificial forms of strength. To my left is Lethal D. To my right, SD Lightning. They're not artificial.
Turns out the Big Destroyers are actually capital punishment.
Look at the frustration in this guy's eyes. Look at the high cheekbones. Look at the frustration in his eyes. He's ready for tonight.
No interview from the Iron Men, who are mysterious, but we do know that they're big, juiced up, completely regular guys. Even though they are masked, the commentator immediately doxes them.
The Iron Man, Danny, Greg.
Not much to write home about in this one. Quick little bitty CTE off a tackle, devastating actual pile driver just to make sure, and the state required first 30 seconds of the match DDT. Quick note, YouTube, concussions are bad. Lethal D or Shaggy 2 Nope or whatever his name is does an impressive backflip and takes a cranium to the teeth just to keep us even.
Well,
He has a hole in his pants.
very observant.
Everyone looks tired and out of ideas. So they just fight a bunch and the Iron Men accidentally win somehow, I think.
It's an insult to what the meaning of wrestling is.
You said it, man.
As sports fan, I am getting clothesline and spooky pile driver overload. So let's warp speed this hunk of junk. Promo backstage from the Libyans who sound like this.
Nothing foul, just right. America, you're going down.
But also this.
Stupid Americans tried to kill my father, the great Muammar Gaddafi.
And their manager almost throws up.
Like, what are you gonna do with that flag tonight?
Kabuki!
They're gonna get.
Won't we all? Their opponents, the Stormtroopers of Death,
And tonight, I don't know what to say. They're just going down.
are way ready.
They're just gonna die.
The Libyans, who clearly aren't, then do this for some reason. The Stormtroopers of Death are apparently all American, which probably seemed weird in 1989, but today, not so much.
Setting him up for some. Come on. Oh. Can't clothesline. Oh. Rhoda. Oh. It's significantly different.
We have seen an attempt at the indoor splash record, but none of them top this one. Except this one. The Libyans can go back where they came from. Homeroom. Backstage with...
We're here with Magnificent Bobby and Beautiful Mike.
Let me tell you one thing. You got the names mixed up right away. It's Beautiful Bobby, Magnificent Mike.
Would appreciate it if you get that right.
What are you gonna do to your opponents?
Assault and battery.
Plain enough.
I'm tired of it. We worked out, we worked hard.
They even parked the car at Harvard Yard.
I want to direct this interview towards the kids. Assault and battery means nothing to us.
Assault and battery.
Makes sense. Bombastic Bobby and Magic Mike didn't have time to think of a team name because they get jumped by the assault team immediately. One of the commentators holds a dollar store laser gun up to the microphone, which is really fun.
Come on, assault team. Come on.
And they start getting punchy.
He's doing his nose hairs.
But we stay clothesliney.
People don't know.
Watch out for this one.
Oh! They do innovate some offense.
They don't know what they're doing, and everything is out of control. The referee don't know what he's doing.
Well, what is that?
But some dude who was apparently with the assault team grabs the ref, who goes down to count of 2, but then can't seem to get up. So when he finally does, he just calls for the DQ.
I always have a place at the Dairy Queen.
So let's run down the score. 1 high school, 8 matches, no knee pads, and this many clotheslines.
At least 1,000.
The show does finish with a Royal Rumble that I will cover with a member video because it's too ridiculous and I'm too tired. But I do need to show you what one of the Dream Teamers does to the principal.
They left.
All of this leads us to one conclusion, sports fan. Too good wrestling is human. Too good bad wrestling, divine.